Normally I don't play the 125s, but because it's the Timberwolves and both the bad teams, I want to see which one's better right now. I mean, I like the. I don't know why I didn't go with the Timberwolves instead of the Utah Jazz. I don't like the Utah Jazz. Because when I chose Utah Jazz, I was thinking of the Timberwolves. Because in 14, there was 3 choices. It was Timberwolves, Utah Jazz, and Phoenix Suns, I think. No, not the Phoenix Suns. Maybe? I don't know. God, the crowd's rude. Sure. While they're doing the national anthem. Oh, I don't
need to see it. The Utah Jazz have a Western Conference contest on their hands as they prepare to defend the home court at the Energy Solutions Arena here in downtown Salt Lake City, Utah.
You're up. Let's go.
Favors. Minnesota also with the sub. Gorgie Dangs checked in for Kevin Garnett. So on the floor for Minnesota, Wiggins is out there with Jang. Then it's Gary Neal. Then there's Pekovic. And it's Rubio in at the point guard.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
Yeah, even though it's early, I mean, that's a great sign for them for the rest of the game.
Oh, wait, no, that was the Timberwolves.
So here's Burks. He's got 5.
I was thinking.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Booker inside. That one goes. Count.
You know, that putback's about as easy as it's going to get. You have to put a body on it.
Do not want some baskets.
The Prophets checked in for Utah. With a quick break in the action, let's go to our rookie leaderboard and see which shooters have been the most efficient in the season's second half. You look at the Prophet, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. And, of course, Andrew Wiggins. Same can be said about him.
Only a handful of other rookies can claim as much success shooting the ball as these guys have since the All-Star break.
Well, they've definitely shown the knack for finding open spots on the floor for easy shots. I mean, now their teammates have shown the knack for finding them when they get to those spots.
And Neal kicks to Wiggins. And the 3 off target. They grab their own miss. And that one's good. Pekovic.
He's a grinder. Love what he does under the offensive boards, really bringing energy and life to his team.
Jazz trail by 6.
Well, Nikola Pekovic, a battering ram style of play, but really soft hands for a big guy. I think that combination makes him one of the most effective inside scorers in the league.
You know, Stephen, for Pekovic, he's not the NBA leader in points in the paint every season. He's not far off. A great post-up score, something you see less and less of nowadays.
And even off the ball, a great offensive rebounder and finisher. He punishes you on the inside.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Anthony Bennett's checked in for Nikola Pekovic. Shabazz Muhammad comes in for Wiggins. And Levine subbed in for Gary Neal. 1:27 left here in the first quarter. And here is Burke. 5 points in the game. Pass to the Prophet. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
That's his first personal foul.
Utah shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Well, they're doing okay as the season goes on. They're shooting about 76% as a team.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved. So far on the glass, it hasn't even been close.
Yeah, they're taking it to them. I mean, just getting physical. Like, it feels like they've gotten every rebound, Clark.
They set the screen off the pick. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that.
51 seconds left in the first quarter, and the shot is good. Rubio with it. A 14-point game for him in the win against Charlotte. Now the dish to Jang. Now Rubio. Here's Levine. A floater. Here's Bennett. Can't connect from short range. That's good. Jang's got his first basket.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Now here's Burke. He's got 5. Here's the Prophet. A three-pointer off the mark. And here comes Muhammad. And here's Rubio. Muhammad with it. Here's Bennett. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, I think you got to foul them, and free throws are better than a layup.
The Timberwolves made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. Good on the second free throw. And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. The Prophet in a 2-guard. Favors is out there with Trevor Booker. And it's Hayward. And it's Burke in at the point. That's the group right now for Utah. Dishes to Pekovic. Puts up the baby hook. That's good. Pekovic has got 6. The Minnesota Timberwolves coming to this one after the win against Charlotte.
Yeah, it didn't seem to be much of a challenge for them in that game. It seemed like they scored at will. Not much defense that they were facing.
Yep, they had the defense on its heels early the entire game, and actually nearly the entire game, and no matter what unit was out there, looked like a mismatch to me.
And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, guys, Kevin Garnett is at the tail end of what has been a Hall of Fame career. Doc Rivers won a title with him in Boston and simply can't say enough. As Coach Doc says, I get very emotional. He's the best teammate, the most unselfish superstar I've ever been around. Every coach should be able to coach KG just once to see what a true team player should be. Kevin, what a compliment.
A guy you love to play with and hate to play against, Doris. Thanks. Here's Neal. Hayward grabs the board. Utah leading by 4.
Gary Neal is 6'4" shooter, played 3 seasons with the Spurs, and before that a long time in Europe. Deep range on his shot, and he's able to hit from a standstill or on the move.
Rubio against Favors. Here's Wiggins. Money from the wing. Wiggins has got 9.
Well, he knew that with his height advantage over his man, it was really a good decision just to rise up and take the jump shot.
Here's the Prophet. Count that one. The Prophet's got the lead up to 4 now for the Jazz.
Well, it looks like he's finally found his footing in this game. His first quarter was a real struggle, but he's gotten it going now.
Now here's Wiggins. Defended by Hayward. The drive by Rubio. Down low. Jang the pass to Rubio. That one rolling around and rims out. Utah's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Here's the Prophet. 23 points his last outing. Now Rubio. No good on that last second attempt there. And a tight game here as we end the...
Kevin, I'm here with Ricky Rubio.
Hey guys, some keys to talk about from what I've seen so far. This is a tight ball game, but remember, this is our house. I definitely can't find any fault with the way we shot the basketball. Our shot selection has been just like I hoped it would be. We're putting up some very efficient numbers, gentlemen. One place we've had success was in the low post on offense. Great positioning. Good job finding the open passing lanes and getting...
Well, both sides have assessed what they need.
Substitution.
Wake up!
Utah trailing here. So on the floor for Minnesota, they've got Ricky Rubio. Bennett is out there with Shabazz Muhammad. Then it's Gary Neal. And it's Hamilton in at the center position. And here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that have really been controlling the boards during the past month. Fifth, the Timberwolves.
I like how this team has been coming up big lately, Kevin. They seem to have a new dedication and energy to rebounding the ball, and it's paying off.
Last outing for Utah, it was a loss to the Warriors in Oakland.
You know, on an ordinary night, I think they would have come out on top in that game. That's how well they played, but they just happened to run into a club that was playing at the top of its game.
And, Steve, I think they get the win if that game had been at home instead of on the road.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Now here's Muhammad looking for his first basket still in this one. 5 to shoot. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Passes it to Gobert. Here's Hood. Nice ball movement by Utah. No good from the Prophet. Here's Neal. He has 7. Pass to Bennett. Hamilton up top. And Neal kicks to Bennett. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Rubio. Fires the 3. Great defense that time from the Prophet.
Very poor shot selection there, guys. Well, the Utah Jazz enjoy what has long been considered one of the best home court advantages in the NBA here at Energy Solutions Arena. You combine the altitude with these rowdy fans, tough place to get a road win.
Rubio outside. Kicks it to Muhammad. From the stripe. A rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 3rd rebound on the night. The Prophet passes to Ingles. Here's the Prophet. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Well, you talk about this crowd here in Salt Lake City, the construction, the physical structure here. This arena really puts the crowd right on top of the action.
And that really does have an effect, Kevin. Players and refs feel the fans as much as they hear them there.
Gorgie Dangs checked in for Minnesota. Rubio dishes to Muhammad. 34 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
That was an awfully risky pass, guys. Lucky it didn't wind up as a steal.
Well, it nearly did wind up as a steal, but no harm done in the end. They hang on to possession.
The Jazz making a switch here. Burks is checked in.
Beautiful job angling his body, shielding the big man from the ball on his way to the basket.
That's really the only way to do it if you're going to take it down there amongst the tall trees. That's some more rugged play from them inside. They have a decent edge in rebounds thus far.
And that hard work on the boards needs to continue. That could be what swings this game eventually.
And Neal kicks to Rubio for the lead. Goes back up, and that's 2 points on the layup. Here's Ingles. Can't get it to go. And let's quickly have a look at the State Farm assist of the game, which came, Steve, from kind of an unlikely source here.
Yes, the big fella here doing his best impression of a point guard. Serving up.
Still neck and neck.
The Timberwolves trail, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. So on the floor for Utah. Pairing up in the backcourt, Trey Burke and Alec Burks. Hayward out there with Trevor Booker. And it's Favors in at the 5 down low. Burke kicks to Hayward. The fadeaway, good.
You know, next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home. Park that fadeaway, take the shot that's available.
Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Minnesota. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Flip Saunders was saying to his club. He said, guys, this is the kind of game we're capable of playing when we put our minds to it. I knew we had it in us, just like I know we're going to come out on top. Let's finish this thing. Guys?
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Utah.
Their defense has been outstanding, Kevin. Closing out on shots, blocking a lot of them as well.
You know, one other area they're doing well in is steals. I mean, they've knocked the ball loose a number of times and been able to track it down after the fact. Well, it's been a bit of a roller coaster for the last couple of years for Shabazz Muhammad. First, he was deemed ineligible to play at UCLA, but that decision was reversed, only costing him 7 or 8 games. And another controversy was made known that he lied about his age. And he got kicked out of the NBA's rookie orientation program. And hopefully that stuff's behind him, and now he can just focus on basketball.
And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
And that one falls for Muhammad. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Utah leading. Burke with it, guarded now by Rubio. Hayward passes to the Prophet. Goes up to the stripe, and there's the rejection. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth.
I'm doing good.
And it's Rubio penetrating, and there's the rejection. And here we go, fast break. Burke's got it. Now the pass to the Prophet. No luck. Good D by Rubio. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Muhammad dishes to Rubio. He kicks to Muhammad. Feeds to Wiggins. Pass to Garnett. Muhammad with it. 6 to shoot. Here's Pekovic. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Jazz have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Burke, the pass to the Prophet. And he was fouled on the way out. 2 free throws now for him.
Some fantastic numbers here for the Prophet. He's got 16 points, and the three-pointers have been dropping for him. He's got 3 of them.
Well, as long as he's continuing to make them, I think they should make him more of a focal point of this offense.
Gary Neal's checked in for Shabazz Muhammad.
Missed a chance to put them up 3. That's going to affect how they set up on defense this trip now.
Pekovic with the screen for Rubio. And Pekovic kicks to Wiggins. Rubio dishes to Neal. He feeds it to Wiggins. From about 19 feet. Bullseye. It's all knotted up. And Utah has possession.
Watch him bench me.
And the Jazz making a change here. Gobert's checked in.
Nope, nope. Just swung the paint.
Now here's Burke. D right on him. Here's the Prophet. The Jazz with another miss.
Things have kind of gone south for him here in the quarter.
And here's Rubio. The feed now to Wiggins. Here's the teardrop. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead by 2. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's the Prophet. Shoots a 3. Another miss by Utah.
He has just disappeared this quarter, not making a mark at all offensively.
And I'm sure he's ready to put this quarter behind him and quickly.
And Rubio kicks to Wiggins. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got 6 assists here tonight.
The defense left him just a little window to get through, and he just ducked in for the layup. Terrific job.
Here's the Prophet. He dishes it to Hayward. To the wing on the left. Gobert, the pass to Favors. And that one's good.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
Yeah, Clark, they've been more active and more physical down low, and I think that's been the difference.
Rubio dishes to Wiggins. Here's Neal.
You look at what Neal has done so far.
He has 9 points, and he's made 3 shots at the foul line.
No, that's important. Get to the foul line. Any team, when you can outscore your opponent from the foul line, it's critical. And he's trying to do his part right there.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Nicely done. Without much separating these teams, that's when you have to make good at the line.
Here's the Prophet. 1:16 left in the game. Shot clock at 6. Releases. That one wide left.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Here's Neal. Another shot. He takes it up and lays it in. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
The offensive execution really well done. They got the ball in tight for the high percentage shot.
Passes it to the Prophet. The dish to Burke. Down low. Here's the Prophet. Count it. And now they trail by just 4.
Sharp pass to give his teammate the high percentage shot in close.
The Timberwolves have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Rubio. Oh, hammered. And he'll go to the line. It's going to go on Trey Burke. He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Boy, he looked confident, didn't he? Stepping to the foul line and knocking down a couple.
Clark, no room for error
Kevin,
here.
got to be perfect from here on out. You're exactly right.
And the pass to the Prophet. And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
He really didn't give the official any choice, Kevin. Way too much body-to-body contact there. And tell you what, he's lucky on that one that he didn't get hit with a flagrant 2 foul, which would be an ejection.
Yeah, he would have been out of the game if he had. And the league is doing everything it can to protect its players. And you know, Steve, I think the officials have a really good understanding. Baby hook. The shot, no good. And now they decide to foul intentionally. It's the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game. Here's Hood. It's off. And so the Timberwolves.
That was a good game, but not for me. That was for me. Except for the 3-point stuff. I'm gonna end this video here. I hope you guys liked it. Subscribe to YouTube and hit that like button.